it's your boy, CyYuVtuber, and today we are reacting to Golden Epic PV, the first dawn of destiny. So chat, if you don't know, this is a video about Treebios in Honkai Star Rail. If you guys want to watch these reactions live with us, make sure to go to twitch.tv/CyYuVtuber, subscribe here on CyYuVods, and yeah, I'm actually really excited. I saw bits of this trailer the other night when it dropped because I was like, yo, my spouse voice is in this, oh boy. And yes, chat, it is in my contract as a male wife to say that my spouse voices these characters. So if it upsets you, go fuck yourself.
Yeah, let's go. I'm a Monster Hunter fan. I have played every one of the games, over
awesome.
30,000 hours across all the games.
Thank you for the 1,000 biddies, Prime Evil King. I've played a lot of them, and I usually fall off real quick. But anyway, enough about Monster Hunter. That's next week's problem. This week's problem is Treeby. Let's watch.
This is a story
Smash.
from the distant past. The era back then was named after gold.
And I can say that, chat.
And God still walked with mortals. Their tears and sweat
God, this is really
fell,
pretty.
granting
This
the
right
world.
here is my
Hey!
favorite thing ever.
Mark,
In
you're
the
blocking
history of forever.
Mark!
I think about this every day.
Thanks for the
I think
collab,
about
but you're
this all
blocking.
night long. I stay
You're
awake,
blocking.
not sleeping,
Mark!
because I'm thinking about this.
Thank you for thinking about me at night and dreaming about me, but you're blocking.
World dust, tears and sweat fell, granting the world dusk and dawn.
I love that the dusk and dawn, I don't know if you guys saw that, it's eyes, their eyeballs that open and close. I absolutely love that. And it's also terrifying at the same time because that means you're constantly being watched.
Dusk and dawn. But times changed, and calamity fell. Yanisopoulos prayed to the Holy Maiden for a prophecy. Please tell us how to return to those beautiful days of the past.
Return to the past now.
But Treebios knew that the three gods were no longer able to respond.
Ooh. Ah, God.
If the Titan who bears the world has already fallen
Definitely.
in the flames of war, then who will lift the torch and drive away the long, cold night?
God, it looks so good.
If the Titan...
Chat, I'm sorry. This shot right here, some Jimmy Neutron, Brain Blast!
If the Titan who guides the people has withered in the deepest dark, then who will take their authority and fulfill the promise of passage?
That is such a good shot. Also, this looks so Lord of the Rings. This should be a print. Or a poster.
Humans will. I will.
Yeah!
I will step through the first crossroads and sail toward tomorrow.
Me. Huh? Look,
I've gotten smaller, and
You sure
there's
have.
more of me. Get ready.
get
It's
ready.
time for us to head out with the west wind.
So there are a bunch of Treeby, Trian, and Trinans. So if one dies, just bring in another.
Toward the proverb revealed by fate. Go and seek the children of humanity with golden blood. Like you, some will be trapped in the past.
Interesting. So she's trapped in the past, Castor is.
Some will bury time itself.
Who the hell is that? Who's that? Also, I love their little crown thing. Who is this? Some will bury time itself? Interesting. Wonder what that can mean. Whoa.
Some will discard their humanity.
The demigods, because you have a Goliath here. I'm assuming that's what that means. And then, okay, I know she's the cat girl who's one of the Chrysos heirs. I forgot her name. I don't know who this is. Cypher? Thank you, chat, because I know that Cypher's like the thief, and Glaya mentioned her in one of the letters. I don't know who this is, but I'm assuming another demigod.
Some will forfeit their life.
What? Not an Oxa! Oh my god, if these two die. Oh god.
Some will become utterly alone.
Yeah, Nanook, let's go! Oh, sorry, I'm in Finan. Damn. Well, okay, that will become utterly alone is because of his, village. But it could also mean a foreshadow to how he'll feel when it comes to becoming a demigod. Like afterward.
Some will lose everything.
Mighty, no! Oh, God. Whoa, he's a child? He's the son of Poseidon, chat. He's the son of Poseidon. You can tell because he's by the ocean.
Trebios, the first demigod.
Wow.
Set out toward tomorrow until your calls break through the darkest gloom.
God, Hayden did such a good job. And I do find it funny because so many people think it's a different person. But yeah, that's, if you guys didn't know, Hayden also voices Trebios.
Why farmy?
Hey, they're mine. They're married. Get away. Get away, you freaks. They're mine. Anyway, it was really funny because I remember when this trailer dropped, Hayden was like, look, I voice a redhead. And I was like, and I literally responded with Smash. And they're like, I've done it. I voice a waifu of yours. And I'm like, I love how that was on their bucket list. I'm like, great. But yeah, no, this is a really interesting trailer. So I wonder, so Trebios is the first demigod, but the question, do we know if Trebios split up after she became a demigod, or was her splitting into 1,000 like Treants and Trinans because of the fact she became a demigod? Because once you become a demigod, you lose something, right? After, I think, because of it. Now, is this confirmed? Maybe after splitting? Well, no shit. She did that on purpose to spread the... Okay, so then after she became a demigod.
Will.
Yeah. I guess that makes sense because they call her Trebios the first demigod and not Trebi the first demigod. But dude, shame. I hope at some point in the story they come back together, like once the Chrysosaurs are... I doubt they will because I'm sure not all of them exist anymore or whatever. But this whole thing, go and seek children of humanity with golden blood. So Trebi, Trian, and Trinan went looking for...
Golden blood.
That's the golden blood being the Chrysosaurs.
Like you, some will be trapped in the past.
Like you. So I'm assuming that's referring to Trebi and Trinan and Trian, referring to trying to salvage the past. A Lady Lugia, thank you for the 14 months. So, trapped in the past.
Some will bury time itself.
Now, I wonder if they mean this like in a foreshadowing way, or if this is referencing each of their past, because it's like some will bury time itself. Now, are they just burying the darkness and stuff? The golden script should have subtitles. I think what Trebios says is the translation. Feels like foreshadowing. Right, and I think it could go both ways, which, by the way, this dragon eye thing, what was it? This thing? I don't know who that's in reference to, but clearly someone watching the Trebi, Trian, and Trinan. But, because if it is telling their past, it's like some will forfeit their life. I guess it's a blend of both, referring to stuff that has happened to them and stuff that will happen to them. And obviously this could be a red herring for some of these, because like some of it could just be that it's like, yes, they are in the shop, but it may not necessarily happen to them, right? Because some will become utterly alone does connect to Finan's past, but it could also be in reference to what will happen to Finon in the future after he becomes a demigod. So that's just guesswork here. And then Mighty, I mean, Mighty kind of has already lost a lot. I mean, what more could the only thing I could think of when they say Mighty will lose everything, or some will lose everything, is I wonder if Mighty will be the last Chrysos heir standing. I mean, his life? Well, no, because it's like, it's one thing if it's like your life, because I would agree that it could be his life, but he is immortal, he can't die. Exactly. But the thing is that it's very specifically separated from some will forfeit their life and some will lose everything, right? Because a lot of people care more about other things than their own life. And for Mighty, I feel like that's the case, because Mighty has already lost his people. Like, he's already lost his city, right? His people don't trust him. And who's to say that Mighty literally won't be the last one standing, you know? Like, he could be like, I watched all of my friends die. They are alive. I know. But he lost his people's trust. Like, the people that are alive are like, oh, he's not my king. He's not my king. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Castrum Kremnos. But like, and Castrum Kremnos is fallen, essentially. There are some people that stay there, but you know, Mighty people followed him to Akama. Yeah. But I don't know. It'll be interesting. We'll see. I do feel like he's not their king. He's my, all right. But yeah, I think if they mean that, but I don't know. Because again, some will lose everything. It's not specifying on the character, because this could also be in reference to Finon. Like, I don't know. Maybe Finon dies. Maybe Mighty dies, and then Finon is left alone. You know? Like, if anything, all of this could be in relation to one character as opposed to all of them. You know? Don't jinx it. Hey, I'm going based off Greek mythology, guys. There is suffering in Greek mythology. That's just what happens. That's just the way it is. So.
We can edit that bit out, right?
No. But I don't know. We'll see. I am so interested in Emphorius, and I'm so interested to see what the 3.1 story will give us. Part of me really hopes the 3.1 story isn't like 20 hours long. I hope the 3.1 story is, you know, maybe like 5-10 hours, especially after the intro into Emphorius. So we'll see. I don't know. It's gonna be long. Well, fuck. Well, anyway, hey, Primeval King with the fat 50. Oh my god. Thank you, Primeval King. Appreciate it. And with that, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. What are your theories? What are your thoughts? It's so interesting because every little video we get has more lore drop and stuff. But let me know what you guys are thinking in the comments below. Like, comment, subscribe. Check us out live on twitch.tv/CyYuVtuber. And hopefully I will see you in the next one. See ya.